Greetings and salutations. So we're back. I think I'm on my 23rd start of hardcore mode. I was thinking eventually, though, I'll have to let it go, but I've learned so much in the process that it's been pretty insightful. Because you're forced to move faster through the gameplay, and like I just completed my second horde, and I'm already at game stage 56. So I think I was at 44. So because I've gotten efficient at leveling up. I was like level 24 at day 14 basically, and I know my first playthrough I probably was level 10 at day 14. But because of that, would have thought I had more. Would have thought I had more. Because of that, my progression is much faster. So I've been kind of doing this same theme, and here I've built a kind of a little airlock, I think is what we call those, but it's a little bit fortified. So for whatever reason, if the zombies do spawn, and then I've tunneled through all the way over to another kind of another node, because I use the nodes as a basis to start building a basis to start building a base. And I've kind of gutted this out, but you can see we got coal and we got nitrite here. But what's interesting about this base is that it only took me 82 tiles to make this, and I think from now on this is going to be my starter base because it's still one tile off, so I can still shoot underneath. So I think this is as cheap as I can get and still maintain the same design. And I might not even build a ladder for the first horde. I might just blast my way through. Of course, it's not. I don't know if it'll work. I might have to build a ramp, but this is. I think this is a small. There's still enough room to where I can back away, so I can have a sledgehammer here ultimately, and have a sledgehammer, machine tripod going at it, and then I can still back away and get out of some spit if some does occur. So I think this will work. I think in the future playthroughs or future builds, this is my baseline. And what was funny is I was building this and I had a pack of dogs spawn on me. And luckily I was up top and not on the ground at the time because I was so focused on building the thing that that I didn't even see them, and I just heard them and I was like, oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. But I've started another one of those just off site. And you see, I always put all my waypoints down, but just up here on the hill, I think it's right here. I think it's either this one, but it's up on the top of the hill up here. There's another build that I've done, but I went straight concrete this time. And I also threw down some crops and some plants. I definitely need to come up with a food solution. Oh, it's later than I thought. I thought it was still early in the day. I don't remember logging out. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes I think there's a passive time that goes by when you log out, just to keep game immersion or whatever. Like if you're gone for a couple days. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, and all these days trees have fully matured too. Interesting. But yeah, I definitely have been. I want to change up because I don't think this base design will sustain. Will sustain maybe anything greater than like maybe Horde 50 or something, or 56. I don't know what day. I got to do my multiplies by 7. But I think at a certain point, I had built this so close that I actually kind of had to cheese the base block and just find some place, like back away far enough to where it didn't interfere with the trader camp, and just snap it down. But I guess the positive aspect is that it's I think it counts. This one counts as it is too. Maybe not, but let's see here. Bars. I'm gonna craft some bars and just close this in. But I find this probably need like 20. I think that'll work. But I find that this is the cheapest because I don't have to do a center column either, which is nice. So this keeps it open, and I'm gonna do I don't know, but I think from now on this is gonna be my starter base on top of a mine because I like to mine during the night, and that way I can kind of continue to push the experience. And okay, we got him right there. I can push the experience, and I think I watched a guy earlier do this. Ah, that worked. I was watching a video where they were doing some building, and I watched him do that little trick instead of rotating through all the rotations. That worked out really nicely. I like that. And the issue I'm kind of having though is see, so now it's nighttime. Now I go in my hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. But yeah, oh, I almost thought I fell off for a second there. And then while I'm down here, I can kind of farm a little bit of gravel and sand. I gotta make some blocks. And I kind of do like this subterranean block thing while I do this just out of wood. And that way, if I want to kind of keep it, I guess, let me make like 30 of them. Kind of wish there was a slider, or there was some kind of, there's a dash, but if I double dashed it quick, it would do multiples. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely have kind of strip mined. This wasn't my intent, but it's not my main base. I guess one of my concerns is that I actually like core it out so much that it's it becomes too dangerous. But I've also, from my specs here, what I've done is I've gone to strength. Some of the other things I've run into is I tried to pick some of these other skills, and what I realized is I didn't enjoy the gameplay. That's the problem. I didn't enjoy the gameplay, and so although I would like to do the stealth, I found that the pistol and the dagger was so lackluster that I wasn't very enjoyable. Like I know it talks about bleed damage and maybe you got to spec into it, but it was like meh, where the bat and the club. Although I feel the arc of the club is kind of funky, but once you get into the gear, the pin gear and pinion, it kind of has a different attack path or attack glide to where it's more a little bit more enjoyable to play. It's not like you're this wonky crossed angled attack. But yeah, I think this is just rock right here. This is just rock. I need sand is what I need, and so I wonder if you leave the sand, if you get more of a yield, or if you dig out the sand, if you get more of a yield. I wonder if there's kind of a weird mechanic there. If you just mine around the sand, it gives you more. Because I noticed that when I dig this out, like quite a bit of it's still there, but I noticed the block shrinks quite a bit. So I wonder if it's like an either or thing. But I'm gonna need to figure out how to fill this in. Is this iron? No, that's just stone. Okay. From it there, it had a little bit of red to it, so I thought it was iron. That's really the part that that's the part that I'm needing to work on the most, I think, is the iron aspect. See, yeah. See, I think I lost a little bit there. But I'm gonna have to go. I think I'm gonna have to find another node. Sometimes I notice that these nodes go deeper into the ground, and they start deeper, and you're a little farther down. Like this one was kind of high up, to be honest. And is that rock? That's coal? See, that's the beauty about this. This is got a dual jobber right here. I kind of wish I started here. I started my main base here, and I wouldn't have. It'd have been a little bit more forgiving on me. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's the update from what I've learned. I've also been holding off on trying to. I've been trying to emphasize more on leveling up and more on instead of opening up loot crates and like going for the really good POIs. I've really been focusing on just leveling up, and so that way when I do hit those POIs, I'm already in the higher tier. See, that was a waste. Shit's just falling to the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I wonder if there's so far you can go before it just collapses on you, and you got to do like sub construction. Oh well, I got like a whole hole there, a hole in a hole. You know, and this is all like there's a bunch of wasted. Put some blocks out here. So let's say just for GP, general purpose, good purpose. Well, you know what? What is just for GP? General purpose, just for general purpose. Let's go right here. We're gonna make a support pillar, even though I don't even know if it's necessary. I don't know if that's a thing or not. We're gonna do another one. You get a little closer up here. We're gonna go right here too. That way, and I'm just gonna leave these things. There we go. That way, I don't have the whole ceiling cave in on me, even though I don't know necessarily. There we go. And I think what I'll do is I'll start making some airlocks. I don't know if that's the right term. I don't know if an airlock is the right term. Do I have a repair kit? I do have a repair kit. Repair. I notice on this playthrough, I'm having a harder time getting repair kits. I noticed before repair kits were a little bit more available, but this time around it seems like I'm just not having the luck. I've been trying to make sure that I stay out of the. Let's get this backside here too. Although this looks like maybe this is where I'm messing up. Maybe this is where I need to be. There we go. There we go. And I'll just maybe there's a bunch of resource on the backside here that I'm just completely missing. But I know it spawns stuff into voids, and so there's such a large void here. I might be messing up. I might be creating a pocket of death. I don't know. We'll see. I might be, and since it's connected to the bottom of my base, there might be some underlying issues. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is, I blocked myself in. Yeah, because I really need to get on the crafting, and I need to make myself a repair bench. And I think though for sure I'm going to wood this in right here. I saw some really good videos by the Reach Gaming, Mr. and Mrs. Reach. I enjoyed them a lot. Also, kind of they built like a traditional house, and I was surprised that they were able to what am I trying to say? They were able to kind of defend that house on it with a regular build. I was thinking that you had to build something elevated or something, but no, they were able to kind of hold it together. And I think, do I have any ladders? Let me make sure I have one ladder. No, I do not have any ladders. I'll hold off. I was gonna break this and fill that in, but see, I think as dark as that is, I think that's coal. Let's see, is this coal? No, that's a regular rock. But we have this right here, Yeah. So I think I'm gonna end the video here. Just kind of a little bit of a channel update, or a little bit of a gameplay update, I should say. I've been playing a lot of seven Days to Die. You know what I noticed? The big difference between Imperium and 7 Days to Die is the POIs, the stuff that you interact with on 7 Days to Die is just second to none. Like their little houses and their buildings that they go through are really well done. Really well done. And I've come to realize that it's 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 like a whole nother experience, and it's like a next level type of thing. And I'm really impressed with, Imperium. They could have some to learn. I'm not saying that 7 Days to Die is a better game. It's some aspects, because it's voxel and Unity. There is a carryover. There is a you kind of exist within the same realm, or something. I'm figuring out how to say it. There's certain shared aspects, but um, yeah, I don't know if this is a mistake doing this so close to my own base, and just having this big open cavern like this, where it's just, ooh, yeah, that's a problem when shit falls. That's a that's a problem. Yeah, but I need this gunpowder. I need to make some gunpowder. Put another block down for, I guess it's not there yet. So I got to figure out what I want to do with this. I might turn it into another room. I might make a bunch of, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to stop the video here. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. And